So today we have a lot of little things to button up on the drift truck before we send it off to get wired up. Most of the stuff is boring bolt-on stuff, you know, radiator hoses, some vacuum lines, that kind of stuff. But there are two main things that require a little bit of fabrication. We are going to be building a mount for the battery underneath the bed, and then we also need to build a little trans tunnel plate because we had to cut a big hole in the trans tunnel because the shifter is at a different location because there's a different transmission, and we want to cover that hole up so there's no rocks or heat getting in to the cabin. I'm going to start off with the easy stuff, just doing like the bolt-on stuff. Another really cool thing is that Matt, the awesome guy with the 500 horsepower 1.6 Miata, is in town. He's in town for Tuner Evolution, which is this Sunday, which I am gonna be going to. So he's actually like 20 minutes away. We're gonna go get some lunch, gotta go to Portillo's. You know, the only thing good about Chicago, Portillo's. I'm gonna start by cleaning out the radiator, putting the hoses on, the intake, cleaning out the throttle body, collecting hoses, lots of hoses. We like some hose. Good joke. No? Okay. That's good. Nice. So a bunch of awesome things just happened. As you can tell, Matt's car's here. I'm letting him keep it here for a couple days until the show on Sunday. I forgot how cool this thing was. And it smells like rubber in here because, of course, Matt just did a massive burnout. So yeah, it smells like burnt rubber in here, which is awesome. But yeah, we were all just out for lunch, went to Portillo's. We decided to go by AMS Performance, the people who make the 6-second GTRs. Their shop is like literally 10 minutes away from my shop. So we decided to stop by just to stock some cool GTRs. They actually ended up giving us a tour of AMS's shop, like all the awesome rooms. I saw billet GTR blocks that made like 3,000 horsepower and some crazy shit. Look, free AMS shirt. Like, that's so awesome. The people at AMS are really, really cool. I'd love to do something with them in the future. I don't really know what though, because I've got Miatas and Mazdas and they're like Evos and GTRs, so. Really cool shop, really cool people, and it was really nice getting to hang out with Matt again. Like I said, we are going to be going to Tuner Evolution this Sunday. So if you want to see this car and the Rally Miata there, come on out. Now I'm going to unload Matt's car and go rip some sick burnouts. Oh, no, just kidding. We're going to be very, very careful with you. I don't want to touch it. I don't want to break anything. Oh, it's so notchy, it's awesome. This is like the best transmission I've ever felt. And it's got a really satisfying thud because it's actually hitting this metal plate, which I should probably fix, but it is satisfying. It's the next morning. Before we work on the truck today, I have to go ahead and work on the rail Miata. I have to pull out the upgraded injectors that it has because I sold the supercharger kit and the guy is coming to pick it up in 40 minutes. Sad day, there's no turning back now. Supercharger kit's going bye-bye. But that's okay. Because as soon as I say goodbye to the supercharger kit, we say hello to that thing. Yeah, I'm buying Matt's. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah. We say hello to this thing. The more and more I work on this thing, the more cluttered the engine bay gets, but oh well, I'm not a show car boy like Matt here. I don't know how to make an engine bay look really nice and also work. Look at that thing. Injectors? Get out of there. I'm pretty sure I got my spare RX-7 throttle cable to work with the B2200 and the 1UZ. Let's check here. Zero throttle, full throttle. Zero, full. So yeah, that worked. I need to address the little mounting thing so I can get it a little bit tighter, but I'll probably get a custom cable made just because this one is so freaking long. But we could still bolt it right there, and it's mostly hidden. It's not too bad. It's not ugly or anything. And it works, so that's the important part, right? I'm gonna go ahead and quickly bang out a new throttle cable bracket. Gonna go ahead and make a battery box that will mount the battery right around here. There's a big open space that you can't really see. That's where the battery is gonna go. We wanted to push the battery as far back as possible so we can get the weight balance better, because that battery weighs 40 pounds. It would be much easier just to put it in that corner right there, but weight distribution. Now I'm not actually gonna put it in the truck, I'm just gonna build the box. I don't wanna put it in the truck until I know that Mike is okay with the location, because he's the one who's doing the wiring, so I don't know. Battery location is probably pretty important, right? Woohoo! Another thing off the list. That is awesome. It looks good. Works. It's a little long. The throttle cable, as you can tell, it swoops around there. But it was free. Well, it wasn't free, but I've had it for so long that it's essentially free. Battery box is complete, pretty much. I might tie in some things more, but it's welded all on the bottom, so this bottom piece is really, really strong and it's really tight around the battery. And then we have these pieces that hook the battery to the thing. It's super sturdy. Wherever we mount it, we'll either weld this or bolt this to it, to whatever we mount it to. We might actually just mount it like right in the corner right there, because it's essentially the same spot, but instead of being inconveniently underneath the bed, it's on top of the bed. Wouldn't look as good because you can see it, but you wouldn't have to jack up the car every time you want to disconnect the battery, which would be a pain in the ass. Or we could just add like a, you know, kill switch somewhere. Be so easy to mount right there. Kind of like that idea, actually. I would get like a plastic box for it so it wouldn't get wet or anything, but yeah. Look at how perfectly this thing fits in here. Look at this huge air filter. This would be the perfect opportunity to do a headlight, like, cold air intake thing. I'm not going to though, I want my headlights. Damn, I'm so happy. This looks awesome, the battery's awesome, throttle cable, coolant flow, shifter. It's all done. It's so close, guys. It's so freaking close. Oh, I'm so happy. So yeah, guys, that is going to be it. I actually just got back to the shop from the Tuner Evolution pre-meet, which was really fun. I got to meet a couple of you guys, which was awesome. Hopefully I got to meet more of you tomorrow. Truck is officially done in terms of everything that I have to do. There's gonna be a couple small things I have to button up, but I'm not gonna film that. This obviously isn't the finished product of the truck. It's just all that we need to have done for it to run and drive. We will do more upgrades for, you know, years to come. But this is all it needs right now. I was talking to the person who was gonna wire it up. We might have some issues because it is a Lexus ECU and it's a newer ECU, so it might have some theft prevention, some crazy ECU sensor stuff. So we might have to go standalone, which would be a big bang to the budget again. And it would definitely prevent me from being able to buy a winter daily. But whatever we have to do to get this truck running and done correctly is what I'm gonna do. So hopefully we will have it running as soon as possible. Hopefully things with the wiring go well. If not, we'll get through it, whatever. But yeah, that is going to be it for today's video. Thank you all for sending pictures for subscriber showcase. I really appreciate it. Thank you all for subscribing and liking, because I know that's what you're gonna do. Or disliking. If you dislike it, tell me why though. And I will see you guys in the next video. Thank you so much for watching. Peace out and goodbye. Bye.